bringing you a kid-friendly radio show. Every Saturday afternoon on YouTube. Broadcasting live at 1 o'clock. Broadcasting live at 1 o'clock.
Happy New Year and welcome to 2022 on the Brit Kids Show. Yes, it is the New Year's special episode 39 of the Brit Kids Show with me, Ethan. Coming up on today's show, we look back over 2021. I ask some people who I have interviewed about the new year. We will see what you remember from 2021 and we look ahead to 2022. So yes, Happy New Year, and I hope you had an amazing night. This was supposed to be out on New Year's Day, but I haven't finished in time, and then I didn't finish it in time yesterday, but I finally finished it today, and it's now up just 2 days late, but anyway. But yeah, it's now 2022. It still feels so weird to say that, to see it on my clock, on my computer. It just looks so weird and feels so weird. But hopefully it will be so much better than 2020 and 2022. Maybe, just maybe this will be the year without any lockdowns. We wish. I also wanted to say I hope you had a great Christmas. I know I had a joyful day with my family. I got a number of things to do with this show. The first thing, I actually got an on-air sign to go in this little empty space here, around about here. But we've not managed to get that up yet. So we will get that up for next episode. And I got these new wireless earbuds. So now I don't have to wear these big headphones in interviews, and I can actually just wear these, which look much better and much more cleaner, rather than these big massive headphones. Doesn't it look better? Yeah, I think it does. But yes, I also got some upgrades to my computer with a new CPU and GPU and everything like that to help make this show quicker and better and more easier for me to make and edit, and a lot of other stuff as well. Let me know how your Christmas went, and don't worry, I will be taking these Christmas decorations down before next episode, and we will be returning to our normal set. But actually, talking about next episode, it will be our 50th episode celebration. So watch out for that. I might actually be answering some questions. So if you have any questions about how I make the show, how I've got celebrities on, anything about the show or me, put them in the comments down below, or message me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or email me at thebrickkidshow@gmail.com. And if you want more updates on the 50th episode and actually be more involved in the 50th episode, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at the Brit Kids Show. Find me on there and follow me. Now it is time for the big end of the year quiz. Welcome to the big end of the year quiz. Let's meet our contestants. Let's meet Peter. How are you doing today?
I am good.
Do you think you're going to win this quiz?
I know quite a bit, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's welcome on our second contestant. It is Tom. We've brought him back. He did get voted out in 2 of the Christmas Showdown, but we've brought him back for the New Year's quiz to see if he can win this one and see if his 2021 knowledge is better than his Christmas knowledge. How are you doing today, Tom?
I'm good today,
Okay.
Ethan, yeah.
Okay, and do you think you're going to win?
Well, I'm not sure. I'd like to think I would, but maybe not.
Okay, so let's move on to the first question. In January 2021, what day did Boris Johnson announce another lockdown for the UK? Was it A, the 2nd of January, B, the 4th of January, or C, the 9th of January?
Yeah.
Show your answer to the camera now. Okay, so Tom put B and Peter put... What did you put?
I put A.
Okay, so let's see who's right. Well, it is actually Tom for once. Well, Tom is now in the lead with 1 point. Yes, it was B, the 4th of January 2021. Hopefully that won't happen this time around. So let's move on to question 2. What was the most watched TV show that was broadcast in the UK in 2021? Was it A, Strictly Come Dancing? Was it B, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Or was it C, Line of Duty? Okay, so show your answers to the camera now. So, Peter, you have got A, Strictly Come Dancing, and Tom, you have got C, Line of Duty. Let's see who's right. Well, it is Tom again with C, Line of Duty. So Tom is now leading with 2 points, but Peter could easily get back because there is 8 questions left. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question 3 is, in March, what ship blocked the Suez Canal? Was it A, Ever Given, B, MSC Diana, or C, Ever Golden? Show your answers, camera, now. So, Peter put A and Tom put A. Well, you are both correct. It was Ever Given. So, Tom is now on 3 and Peter is catching up and is on 1 point. Okay, so let's move on to question 4. When was the original Freedom Day in the UK before it got delayed until July last year? Is it A, the 14th of June, B, the 24th of May, or C, the 21st of June? Show your answers to the camera now. So, Peter put B and Tom put A. Well, who is correct? Well, it's actually no one. It was C, the 21st of June. Peter was way out there.
Yeah.
So Tom is still winning with 3 points. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. On the 9th of April 2021, why did BBC TV and radio channels stop regular programming? Was it A, Prince Philip's death? Was it B, a very important COVID announcement? Or was it C, bringing news of a terrorist attack? So, show your answer to the camera now. Okay, so Peter got A and Tom got A. Well, you are both correct. It was Prince Philip's death. So, Tom, you are now on 4, and Peter, you are now on 2, chasing after him. So, Matt Hancock resigned as Health Secretary early in 2021, but who replaced him? Was it A, Michael Gove? Was it B, Sajid Javid? Or was it C, Chris Whitty? Show your answers to the camera now. Okay, so Peter, you got B, and Tom, you put B. So you are both correct. So Tom has now got 5 and Peter has now got 3. You're still behind him, Peter. So let's move on to the next question. In January 2021, which social media permanently banned Donald Trump from their platform? Was it A, Facebook and Instagram, B, Twitter, or C, all of them? Your answer to the camera now. Okay, so Peter put C and Tom put B. Well, Peter is correct. It was all of them. He did get banned from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So Peter has got a question right that Tom hadn't. So let's move on to the next question. Peter is very close to Tom now. So, what is the top grossing film? What was the top grossing film of 2021? Was it A, Spider-Man No Way Home, B, No Time to Die, or C, Godzilla vs Kong? So show your answers to camera now. So, Peter put A and Tom put A. Well, you are both correct. It was Spider-Man No Way Home. So, that puts Tom with 6 points and Peter 1 behind. So, there is 2 questions left. So, Peter has to get them 2 questions right, and Tom has to get them wrong if Peter wants to win. Obviously, you only have to get 1 question right if you want to draw. So let's go on to the second and last question. ABBA released their first album in 40 years, but what was it called? Was it A, Visiting, B, Voyager, or C, Time? Okay, so show your answers to the camera now. So, Peter, you have got B, Voyager, and Tom, you've got B, Voyager. Well, you are both correct. It was B, Voyager. So, Tom is now on 7 points, and Peter is now on 6. So, if Peter gets this right, he will draw with Tom. But if Tom gets this right, he will win. Okay, so in the 2020 summer... the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo finally happened this year, but who won the most amount of medals? Was it A, Russia, B, China, or C, the USA? Tom and Peter, show your answers to the camera now. So, Peter, you have got the USA, and Tom, you have got B. So, I can now say that Peter has got that point. So, Tom and Peter has the same amount of points. So, the winner is both of them. You have drawn the big end of year quiz. How do you feel? How do you feel, Peter, for just clutching that draw last minute?
I'm surprised. I didn't think I was going to get that many. But, you know.
Well, your knowledge of 2021 was better than you thought. So, Tom, how do you feel about not quite winning, just drawing?
I'm surprised I got any of them right. I usually always get the first one wrong, and I got it right, so...
Well, you must have had that 2022 look today. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your New Year's Day.
Happy New Year!
Okay, bye. So well done to Tom for finally winning a quiz. But yeah, how many did you know? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you know 2021? Well, I kind of did. I forgot loads. I forgot some of the ones, but I could have guessed most of the questions probably. But now it's time for my yearly watch list. So my top film of 2021 that I've watched this year, it must be Spider-Man No Way Home. It is an incredible film. It's just got everything you want in a film. If you like superhero films, even if you don't particularly normally love the superhero genre, you will still like this film. It is so funny. The dynamic between all of the different characters is incredible and just hilarious, and it is also has sadness and the action that you also need to create the incredible movie that it is. So if you haven't seen it already, it is still showing in cinemas, and I strongly recommend going to see it. The links to different cinemas where you can watch it are down in the description down below. So I was going to say my favourite TV show of 2021, but I can't really remember any of them, and I've remembered a few of them, but I don't know if they were my favourite, and I couldn't pick which one was my favourite, so sorry about that. So now it is time to see what Abby Budden, Archie Manners and Nikki Saurus had to say about the new year. What is your New Year's resolution?
Oh my gosh. I'm probably still working on the one from last year. Don't be so harsh on myself. That's really important. Drink more water. And just enjoy living in the moment, and don't try and look too far ahead to the future. Just enjoy the now. Oh, that's quite good, actually. I should write those down.
Yeah, that's quite a good one, actually.
To actually get married, finally, after 4 cancellations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Is that due
Silly
to COVID?
Yeah, due to COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
In 2018, my New Year's resolution was to give up New Year's resolutions, and it was so successful I don't have one. But if I did have to have one, it would probably be to be a bit tidier, I think. My flat's a bit of a mess, so I think it'd be a bit tidier.
What is your favourite moment of 2021? 2 months
What have I
left,
done
so.
this year? I forget. I don't know if I have one specific moment, but I think the best thing for me this year has being able to go back and watch live theatre again. I missed it so much during the lockdowns, and this year I've seen so many shows so far since it's all reopened, because it's just where my heart lies, in the theatre. So I think going back and seeing incredible live shows, and I think the opportunities that TikTok has brought me this year, I'm so grateful for that. So I'd say that's kind of, it's not a specific moment, but I think it's something important to me.
I don't know, there's so many. Like, hitting 100k was pretty sweet. Like, that was just like, because, you know, that's the main goal of loads of people, to do the marketplace thing. Yeah, so that was pretty sweet. Actually confirming that I can go to America and get married, that was pretty, we had a little bit of a party then. Finishing my dissertation was way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of different things. My daughter riding her bike, and just loads. I couldn't pick one. I did.
This is my favourite moment of 2021. This has been very fun.
Thank
my
you.
other favourite moments of 2021 was tricking Carol Baskin into thinking she was on Jimmy Fallon, was really fun. And then when James Corden ran it on his actual TV show.
YouTube creators Josh Peters and Archie Manners have been pretending to work for CBS, and they've been booking guests for the Late Late Show and tricking them and interviewing them using a soundboard full of snippets of me talking.
The thing about us, that was pretty.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty amazing. Except, hang on, that was last year. That was over a year ago. I'm chatting complete nonsense. That was 2020. That was 2020. I'm going mad. What's happened to this year? We're in October already.
Lockdown.
Yeah. I don't know. No, like, I did a show in Greece this year. That was really fun. I did a stand-up show in Greece, and everyone was kind enough to enjoy it. That was really fun.
What is your wish for the world and the UK for 2022?
Oh, what's my wish to the world? I want everyone to be content with where their lives are at, and to accept change as it comes. I think everyone has had a lot of change the past couple of years, whether that's good or bad change. And I just hope everyone can kind of be content and move forward with kind of new beginnings, I suppose. I think that's nice.
I wish that everyone would actually get serious about climate change.
Yeah.
Like, definitely, it's a huge issue.
Yeah. I saw some news about that yesterday, about the China leader might not come to the climate summit in Glasgow in November, which is not the best.
No, they're the biggest producers as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously all the manufacturing's there. It's, you know, I watch a lot of David, obviously, the David Attenborough, and all of that. And his documentary, Breaking Boundaries, really sort of opened it. Like, we've not messed everything up yet, and we still are okay. And
we still have time.
It's not for me. Yeah, it's people think, oh, what's the point? Because it's not for me and my generation.
Yeah.
But it's for your kids, it's for your grandkids, it's for your great grandkids. And yeah, so I wish that everyone would get on it about climate change, because it is a huge issue, massive issue.
My wish for the world in the UK, that is a really good question. My wish for the world in the UK is that everybody will smile more and say hello to each other. A simple wish. Obviously you wish for, disease to end, but I wish people would just say hello to each other. Little things like that would make the world a happier and better place, I think.
So hopefully you liked that. Now it's time to look back over an amazing year on The Brit Kids Show. 2021 at The Brit Kids Show started off with a New Year's special just like this one, which included the very last leaderboard game and more. Then the second episode of the year, we were talking about yet another lockdown. We launched a brand new game, Head to Head the Best Guess, which we have done 11 times over this past year. Then it was time for the Easter special, and this was the start of a change for the Brit Kids show, with our first basically celebrity interview that was with the Marsh family, which is still to this day the most viewed episode so far, with part 1 of the interview hitting 3.1 thousand views and part 2 with 1,000 views, which is absolutely insane. I would never have guessed that. Then I interviewed crocheter cum TikToker, and soon it was time to celebrate my 1-year anniversary of the show by doing the first live version of the show. Was that mistake? I did make quite a few mistakes, but anyway, we move on. Then we went on to interview yet another interesting person, narrowboater with a Facebook following of 16k by Bike and Boat. And I'm so thankful to Bike and Boat because he shouted me out, which helped me hit an amazing 100 subscribers, which I would never have guessed when I started this show. And then something even more incredible happened out of nowhere. I was surprised on national television, where I met Strictly presenter Claudia Winkleman. Then about half an hour later, I found myself live on her BBC Radio 2 show. And I even messed up George Ezra's name, and that will haunt me for forever. And that morning changed everything for the show. First came an interview with the presenter of the CBBC show that surprised me. Then came an interview which I would never, absolutely never have expected doing when 2021 started. Yes, the interview with Claudia Winkleman. Yes, you heard me right, and you're probably thinking, how did he get her on? Well, not only did I mess up George Ezra's name while I was on Radio 2, I also asked Claudia if she would come on my show. So, just a couple of weeks later, and an email to Claudia's agent, there I was, on Zoom with Claudia Winkleman about to interview her. Then I got invited to Durham Police Headquarters to interview the Chief Constable. An incredible experience. Claudia's interview under my belt, I managed to persuade BBC Sport presenter Gabby Logan to come on my show. Then the guests just kept on coming. From magician and YouTuber Will France to TikToker Abby Budden to magician, presenter and YouTuber Archie Manners. And sprinkled in between them interviews was a heated debate about vaccines and a spooky Halloween special. Then we ended the year in the right way with 3 amazing Christmas specials, and that's an incredible year of the Brit Kids show. I do want to say a massive thank you to you, yes, you in the camera there, behind your screens, behind whatever you're watching it on or listening to this show on. I do want to say a massive thank you to you for a year of this show, which I could never have dreamed of when I started it back in May of 2020. We went from doing current affairs quizzes and interviewing my friends to interviewing massive celebrities, from 54 subscribers at the start of 2021 to 133 subscribers at the end of 2021. Yes, we have gained an amazing 79 subscribers over the past year. I also wanted to say a massive thank you to CBBC and Radio 2 for surprising me with Claudia Winkleman and getting that an amazing opportunity. I also want to say a massive thank you to Claudia Winkleman saying yes to the interview, and also all the other people that I've interviewed this year. And also to their management for letting me interview them. Also to all the people that have been on my show, whether they're celebrities, whether they're just my friends. I do want to say a massive thank you for giving up all your time in the past year, and to my family for supporting me and actually helping set up the CBBC surprise, which has led to the amazing interviews this year. I'm so grateful for what this show has been in 2021, and I'm hoping it's gonna be even more incredible in 2022, with even more support, with even bigger interviews, and even better shows this year. Again, thank you for an amazing year of the show, and bring on 2022. So that wraps up the New Year's special this year. We will be back on the 15th of January on audio and the 16th of January on video. For the 50th, yes, the 50th episode special, I still can't believe it, where we look back at the 50 episodes of the show. Please share this video with your friends and family, like, comment, listen to last week's episode if you hadn't already, listen to this show until the end, email me, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe because we are trying to get to 200 subscribers, or follow, favorite or review, or whatever your listening platform does. It really does help out. In the meantime, if you have any suggestions to make the show better, or if you have a TV show or film that you'd like to nominate for the watch, comment below, message me on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or email me at thebrickkidshow@gmail.com. And also, if you want to have a say in what we do in the 50th episode, please do follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook as well. So that is all we have time for this week. We will be back on the 15th of January on audio and the 16th of January on video at the same time for the 50th episode special. But for now, Happy New Year, and hopefully this year is better than the last two. Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Bringing you a kid-friendly radio show. Every Saturday afternoon on YouTube. Broadcasting live at 1 o'clock. Broadcasting live